thanks for joining me on my Essential Oils 101 Zoom class. I'm Candace, and I'm just so happy to have you joining me today. I'm going to touch on a few points. I have got a limited time slot here, so I'm going to try and talk as quick as I can and cover as much as I can. And so just bear with me. I'm going to read through my slides as we go. All right, so firstly, I'm going to be introducing the concept of a low-tox lifestyle. How do we achieve this? Through the use of essential oils and the switch and ditch concept. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the seed to seal promise and why we chose Young Living. And I'm going to do a basic run through of your starter kit and the oils that come with it. All right. So what is a low-tox lifestyle? Basically, living your life with as little chemicals in your home as possible. You need to be aware of the ingredients of your day-to-day products. You need to research what is in the products you use every day on yourselves and your family, as well as in your home. And you need to find natural alternatives to replace the above. So you may be saying, well, what are the alternatives? It's easy. We use 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. These essential oils have done so much for myself and my family. We love them, totally obsessed. But Young Living has just also got such beautiful oils as well as products to help us on our low-tox journey. So when I was introduced to Young Living essential oils, it was about 2 years ago now, and I went to a party at my friend's house, essential oils party, and I found out so much information at that class, and I was so intrigued. I went home, started researching a little bit more. I went and looked at all my day-to-day products that we used in our home, looked on the back, looked at the ingredient list, and I was horrified at the amount of hectic, harsh chemicals that we were using day to day. And I was like, oh, this was just, I've never really thought about it before. It hadn't been brought to my attention. So this was a big eye-opener for me. So what I really like with Young Living is that they've got this beautiful Thieves Household cleaning range, which is so great. It's so, so great. They've got all these different products that can help us with cleaning our home, making sure that it's safe for our families, for ourselves, for our pets. We want to keep our air as clean as we can and keep these toxic chemicals away from us. So they have, I'll just list a few of the products here. So they've got the Thieves Household Cleaner, which is their general all-purpose cleaner. We use it for everything and anything you can think of. We literally use 1 capful in 500 ml spray bottle, and I top up with distilled water. That's it. And that cleans, guys. It's insane. I love it. It's so easy. I used to have like 10 different bottles for this cleaning, that, and this, and it was so much hectic work to lug it around to each room. And now I just have 1 spray bottle. It's so cool. We use it to clean our kitchen, the sinks, the countertops, the stove, the oven. We use it to clean our bathrooms, the toilet, the bath, the basins, the showers, baby's high chair, kids' toys, bath toys, the rubbish bin, our eating dining room table. Like, we can use it for anything and everything. It's safe to use around our kids, around ourselves. It boosts our immune systems as we clean. That's amazing. So yeah, we won't be without that. And I love it. I love it so much. When I used to clean prior to having these beautiful products, I used to feel like I was going to pass out because they were so strong with their smell, and it just didn't sit well with me. I had to open up all the windows and the doors. I wouldn't let my kids in the same room as me when I was cleaning the shower or the oven. That's not right. That's not right. So with these products, the kids love helping me, and I don't mind them helping me. And I'm fussy, guys. I won't just let my kids be around anything. So for me to say that, it's really saying something. Okay, so we also use the Thieves Laundry Liquid, which has been wonderful. It really makes our clothes smell fresh and beautiful. And, you know, if you think about it, guys, we're wearing clothes all the time, 24/7 wearing clothes. Normal day clothes, night clothes, pajamas, you know. I think it's important to make sure your clothes aren't sitting in chemicals that are going to be absorbed into your bloodstream. They're on your skin. You don't want hectic ingredients in those products. So our laundry liquid is so gentle and mild. It cleans well, but it doesn't have those hectic ingredients. I also don't use fabric softener anymore. Instead, I use a DIY laundry booster that I make up myself at home using just Epsom salts, bicarb soda, and a few drops of 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Easy. I use the peppermint and citrus fresh essential oils in that blend, and my clothes come out smelling so beautiful. Also, sometimes, I don't know if anyone else has been in the same boat as me, but sometimes I forget my laundry in the washing machine. You know, life, it's busy. So what happens then is normally my clothes will come up with that wet, musky kind of smell, and I'm just like, oh, it's not so good. You have to like rewash the load, which is such a pain. So now if I'm busy and I forget it in for a little bit longer than it should be, like an extra day, it doesn't come out smelling really damp and icky. Still has that fresh smell. So I'm really happy I found that DIY recipe, and yeah, we absolutely love it. And we also use the Thieves fruit and veggie soak, which is great for cleaning your fresh produce. It actually, for me, my fresh produce seems to be lasting that much longer after having a little wash, a little bath in the fruit and veggie soak. It just cleans it all so beautifully, and you can know that the fresh produce you're about to eat has been sorted out. It's all clean and ready to go for you. And then we also do a DIY Thieves soft scrub, which is great for cleaning those more difficult spots like your oven. If food spills over your pot when you're cooking on the stove top and it kind of cakes on the stove top and cooks on there and gets all hard, put the Thieves soft scrub on, leave a few minutes and then wipe away. It's so great. Also in your showers, like on the tile grout or whatever, it's so good and smells amazing. We do DIY toilet fizzies. So they're like bath bombs, but for the toilet. And my kids love dropping one into the water bowl of the toilet and watching it fizz away. Just take a toilet brush, give it a scrub in there, a bit of Thieves household cleaner spray on the toilet bowl and around the toilet. And that's what we clean our toilets with. It's easy and it's actually fun for the kids to be involved and see what we have to do with our chores. But with the fizz, you know, it's that extra element. And it's really easy to do, guys. We also make our own Thieves window cleaner. So that's a great one for windows, shower doors, mirrors. For me, I'm not getting any streaks. I literally use a 500 ml amber glass spray bottle. I put in a dash of vinegar, a capful of household cleaner, and then I use a blend of my citrus fresh essential oil, orange and lemon, and distilled water. And then shake it up and I use that to spray and clean. It's been great. And then we also use DIY Thieves kitchen disinfectant wipes. So don't buy them from the store. I don't want that hectic chemical being wiped all over my countertops. I use my own, I make them. It's so simple to do. They're effective, they work. They've been tried and it's amazing the results from these things. And the tests have been done to prove they do kill the germs. There's no more Jimmy germs on the countertops or wherever you use these products. So I'm sold, I love it. And then we also use organic bath, beauty, and skincare ranges. So we actually make up our own DIY bath bombs using organic products and pure essential oils, which is so awesome. Kids love it. It's just such a great way to have a little extra fun in the bath. And we also make up our own DIY bath salts using Epsom salts, rock salts, Himalayan salts, along with pure essential oils of your choice. So if you're feeling like you need you know, bath salts that are going to help to boost your immune system, then use your oils that are going to boost your immune system. If you want to have a relaxing soak, then use your oils that are going to give you that calm and relaxing aroma. So there's different kinds of things you can do with those salts and change it up with your different oils. We use the Thieves toothpaste, fluoride-free, amazing. It's so good for us. The kids use the kids version, we use the adult version, and we've been very happy with that. And the next product we have switched and ditched is the Thieves mouthwash. So we don't use the normal mouthwash from the stores anymore. No, thank you. We use our Thieves mouthwash. It's got colloidal silver in. It's incredible. I highly recommend everybody tries this out. Not only does it give you a beautiful, fresh taste in your mouth, but if you are ever feeling a little bit under the weather and you can start feeling like a little tickle or scratches starting to come in the back of your throat, I highly recommend taking a capful, gargling with it for 60 seconds, spit out, and just leave your mouth as is. Let it work its magic. Every time we've done that at night, if we're feeling a bit under the weather, the next morning we're waking up, we're going, oh, we feel good. It's never let me down, ever. And my sore throat is like my weak spot. You know, if I'm starting to come down with something and just feel a bit icky, then I always just gargle, and it's been incredible. I love it. I love it so, so much. I will not be without this item. So yeah, it's been so, so helpful for us, and just to help boost the immune system as well. And then we've got the Thieves soap. So it's a bar of soap that we use in the shower. We don't use the bath gels anymore and all of this, just a bar of soap, and it cleans well, has a beautiful scent. You know that there's no harsh chemicals in it, no synthetic fillers, no rubbish. Basically, at the end of the day, it's pure goodness, plant-based, and awesome. So even my husband loves it, and that's saying something. So the hubby's happy, and then I'm happy. We're all good to go. If you guys have small little bubbas, or you know someone that's expecting a baby, I highly recommend you guys start doing a little bit of research on the products that you're going to use on your baby's skin. There's so much stuff out there these days that I just am horrified to know what ingredients are in these products, and why are they even allowed to be on the shelves? I don't know, it blows my mind. Anyway, we have now switched and ditched. So we use our own DIY baby wet wipes. We use our own DIY baby bum cream. We make our own chest rubs. So if the kids are feeling a little bit under the weather, or they just need a little bit of extra support respiratory wise, and we make our DIY kiddies mouth and throat spray. So if they're also having a little bit of a tickle, feeling a bit under the weather, I've taken a little amber glass spray bottle. Half of it is mouthwash, half of it distilled water. Shake it up, spritz, spritz in their mouth. And the next morning, my children have said, "Oh, feel good again, Mom." So to me, I'm just like, "Oh, this is awesome stuff." And also, because you're diluting it down further, it's safe for them to have as a spray. I can't expect my little children to gargle. They don't know how to yet. So a spray is such a good alternative for the kids to use. So yeah, our baby bum cream, we make it from scratch with organic products such as beeswax, shea butter, organic coconut oil, the olive oil, and some essential oils like we use frankincense and lavender. Beautiful for the baby's skin, and it's mild and gentle for them as well. Lots of good health properties from those oils as well for the skin. Or we can use the gentle baby essential oil from Young Living. So one or the other. And we mix this up and then pour it into a little glass jar. And it has just been amazing on my little one's skin. So really highly recommend that. But there's so many alternatives out there, guys. It's just looking it up, checking it out for yourself, and being aware. We also use DIY rollers using 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils and organic carrier oils such as grapeseed oil, fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, or rosehip oil, etc. Now, our rollers, we've made up a lot of rollers. I have like a little pencil bag that I keep all my rollers in, and I actually keep that little pencil bag in my backpack. And whenever I'm going out and about, that comes with us, because you never know what you're going to need a roller for. Maybe your little one is needing some help with their big feelings. I don't know if you guys have that issue, but I do with my children. They sometimes have very, very big feelings, and we need some help just to bring that calm back. So we have a roller for that. To help with nerves, believe it or not, we have a roller called Be Brave. So my little girl struggles sometimes when she's feeling with going to her ballet lessons and she's feeling a little bit nervous. We use her Be Brave roller. If you're out and about in the summer outdoors and there's some pesky flies and insects around you, whatever, we've got insect repellent rollers using our essential oils, head tension rollers, teething rollers for the little bubbas, sleep rollers. It's tummy rollers to help with digestion. There's so many different ones that we have on hand. Instead of carrying the whole medicine cabinet with me, I have my rollers now, and they help us. They've got such pure health properties that they're just incredible. I could go on and on and on, but I am on a time frame here, so sorry, I need to move on. But those rollers are amazing to have. And of course, we use organic products to make up our own DIY items, such as organic shea butter, olive oil, Castile soap, beeswax, coconut oil, etc. So what can you do? Whilst we can't avoid chemicals altogether, we can be in control of how much exposure we create within our homes. Getting rid of anything with a strong synthetic fragrance is a great start. There are so many natural alternatives now. Making the switch is actually really lots of fun. And guys, I know it can get a little bit overwhelming when you first start becoming aware of this and wanting to live a low-tox lifestyle. And then you say, oh, but this has hectic ingredients in, or this product has it. And what about this product? And I'm aware, look at that. And it all starts adding up because it's true. All of our products have such hectic ingredients, and you've got to be so careful what you put around yourself. So what we just decided to do, instead of overwhelming ourselves and say we have to switch and ditch everything in 1 month, we decided one thing per month. Slowly but surely we built up as we went along. And you know what? It's one change you're making to better your lives. It's a positive change, and you're doing one thing better every time. So yeah, take it slow, switch and ditch one product at a time. Don't let it get overwhelming. You're trying your best, and that's perfect. Okay, so why Young Living? Okay, so there are loads of essential oils out there. I'm sure you are aware of that. What makes Young Living so special? Now, guys, I am the fussiest person I think you'll ever meet. I only want the best of the best of the best for my family and for my children, my husband, myself, even my pets. I don't want us to just be using anything, you know. I want to do my research. I'm that kind of person. I'm going to check it all out completely before I agree. And for me to be using these products the way I'm using them and fully investing in this lifestyle, it's saying something. They are the best. So for me, I've just put some points down here. I'll read them through quickly. Young Living is a company that has a beautiful promise of seed to seal. Okay, so seed to seal means from the moment the seed is planted to the moment the plant is distilled and the oil is bottled, there are no added fillers, no chemicals, no hidden nasties, only the purest of pure organic, 100% therapeutic essential oil. Young Living is the most transparent company where they will encourage you to go visit any of their farms around the world. They have nothing to hide. They encourage you to ask all of your questions, such as what type of soil are the plants grown in? What type of testing is done on the soil? What type of seed do they choose? What do they water the plants with? Can you visit the farm? And if the answer is no, please hear those alarm bells. Young Living has an open door policy and you can visit any of their farms. Where are the plants grown? Are they treated with pesticides? That's a big one. Do the oils contain any solvents or fillers? If the answer is no, ask how they know that. What testing is done on the oils? How were the oils extracted from the plants? Are they synthetically made? Do they use fertilizers? Does the grower harvest at the optimal time? Do they contain any actual plants? Can we ingest them? It's also a big one, guys. Do they have a range that is safe to be added to food and beverages? So Young Living does have their own culinary range, which has been tested and approved. It's safe to ingest. So that's pretty amazing in my opinion anyway. So yeah, just check that out, guys. So see what these people say and then you make the choice. Okay, let's go into the South African Premium Starter Kit now. So I'm just going to list through what comes in the starter kit. So we've got the Dewdrop Diffuser, which will come with your kit. But there was a special as of the 31st of July, 2020, where the Desert Mist Diffuser was being brought in as the Dewdrop had temporarily was out of stock. So normally it is the Dewdrop Diffuser that's sold with that kit, but for now they have a little bit of Desert Mist Diffusers available, but it might go back to Dewdrops when they come back in stock. But either way, both diffusers are amazing and they operate the same way. They just look a little bit different on the outside. And then it comes with 10 beautiful oils. So we've got lavender, leaves, lemon, peppermint, orange, citronella, purification, valor, frankincense, and eucalyptus radiata. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through each oil one at a time, break it down a little bit, and explain what each oil can do for you. Okay, so we'll start with lavender. This is known as the Swiss Army knife of all oils. You're not sure? Go to lavender. It really does so much. It's very versatile. We use it to help support us with sleep. So it's a really good one for sleep. However, there is a small percentage of people that it actually has the opposite effect on and tends to wake them up more. So check this one out first before you want to go to sleep and you put the lavender in and then your child wakes up and go, oh, always check it out maybe on a weekend when it's not school the next day or something. But for the majority of people, it's a very good oil for sleep. We diffuse this to create a peaceful atmosphere. So it definitely brings the calm. We need all the calm. We apply to skin in a carrier oil to dilute it down further because Young Living's oils are so concentrated. They're as pure as they can come. So it's important to know that these oils, you don't need 15 to 20 drops in one go kind of thing. It's more like 1 to 2 drops per session kind of thing in your diffuser, whatever. But a little bit goes a long way. So low and slow. In the beginning, you don't need lots of drops. They are very concentrated. And if you are going to be applying to your skin topically, it's always recommended to dilute it down with a carrier oil such as grapeseed oil or fractionated coconut oil, those kinds of things. So it's very good for helping healing. It's a culinary oil, so it's safe to ingest, and it's part of the seasonal trio. So your seasonal trio is peppermint, lemon, and lavender. So you know when you get a change of the seasons, you just need a little bit of extra support, put it in a roller, it should help you. Right, let's go on to Thieves. Now this one, oh, love Thieves. It's kind of like Christmas in a bottle for me. It's got that lovely cinnamon bar, clove kind of smell. It is an amazing oil. We will not be without this one ever. We always have it stocked up. So we use this to help purify and cleanse negative emotions, to support the immune system. Okay, I'm just going to say it again. Supports the immune system. Big one. We will not go to bed without our diffuser going with this oil in it. To me, it is just the most incredibly special oil to help our immune system. So yeah, definitely need that in this day and age. So we add to cleaning agents to give them a natural boost. We diffuse to create an energizing, uplifting, and purifying atmosphere. And as I said, we use this oil in our diffuser every night. It's amazing for keeping those Jimmy germs at bay. All right. Yeah, it's a lovely oil. Now we're moving on to lemon. Lemon we use to help with concentration and alertness. We diffuse to help support our emotions. It's great with cleaning, really, really great with cleaning. So if you've ever got sticky substance on your countertops, or if you're trying to get a label off of a glass jar, lemon's great for getting all of that off. So it's really, really good for cleaning. It's a culinary oil, so safe to ingest. I actually put 1 drop of lemon in my rooibos tea with a bit of honey and 1 drop of frankincense if I'm needing a bit of extra boost with my immune system. If I'm feeling a bit under the weather, that's what I have as my drink, and it's lovely. Such a great taste. And in the day, if I'm just wanting my glass water bottle to be topped up with a lovely taste, I just put 1 drop of lemon in, and it just changes the whole taste of the water. It's really fresh and lovely. So it's a great one. And then we also use this to help support our immune system. It's a very gentle oil, so safe for little bubbas as well to be diffused around, like 1 drop in the diffuser around a little baby. But it is so good for the immune system for them as well. We're going to peppermint now. So peppermint we use to help concentration and alertness. We dilute it and apply to help with head tension. I've got a lovely roller recipe which I use lavender, peppermint, and an oil called Panaway. Panaway is not available in the premium starter kit, but you can buy it after if you want to the following month. It's a really great one to invest if you especially are needing support with your muscles, tension, any joint pain or anything like that. It's really lovely to have. It's kind of like nature's deep heat. But yeah, we put peppermint, lavender, and Panaway in our head tension roller and just roll across here on the temples or down the spine. And it relieves that tension within minutes for myself. I've been so impressed with it. We also diffuse it to help relieve stress. It's a culinary oil, so safe to ingest. Again, with your glass or stainless steel water bottle, you could put 1 drop of peppermint into your water. It just gives such a lovely fresh taste. Or you can cook with it in your chocolate brownie recipe, for example, a drop of peppermint or two, and you've got a lovely fresh chocolate peppermint kind of brownie. The sky's the limit with these oils. So exciting. And then also we can use this to help support the immune system. So that's really good. It is in our immune boosting roller as well. Now we're moving on to orange. So orange has a beautiful, uplifting, fresh smell. It's actually one of my favorite smells. It's so lovely. It's a culinary oil, so safe to ingest again. It's great for cleaning. I use this in my Thieves household cleaner window spray. So I've got my 500 ml spray bottle, and I've got my Thieves household cleaner, a dash of vinegar, distilled water, and then I use a blend of lemon, orange, and citrus fresh essential oils. Shake it up, and I use that to clean my mirrors, my shower doors, the windows. And for me, I don't get any streaks. I'm so impressed. It cleans so beautifully. It's clear. So it's really good for cleaning as well. So, and we also use to support our emotions with this. It helps with digestion, and it's our happy oil. Really makes us in a good mood. It's great. And then we're going on to citronella. So this is distilled from the leafy parts of the citronella plant. It's a good insect repellent. If you're looking to diffuse outside to deter flying insects, some oils that it blends well with are bergamot, cedarwood, geranium, lemon, orange, and pine. It also can be diffused on its own. It's got a fantastic natural outdoor air freshener. In an amber glass or stainless steel spray bottle, you can make up your own outdoor spray and use it to freshen up outdoor furniture. Citronella can be used for support of stiff and tense muscles and joints. Add a couple of drops to citronella to a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, the Young Living V6 oil, grapeseed or sweet almond oil, and massage into the affected area to help support muscles and joints. Citronella can be used in a head tension roller as well with a carrier oil. Add 10 drops of citronella and 5 drops of peppermint and top with a carrier oil. If you are going bushwalking, so if you're out in summertime, you want to go out in the great outdoors, you just add a drop or two of citronella oil to your sunscreen for both the refreshing scent and to help keep those annoying pests away. Young Living actually do sell their own mineral sunscreen. It has an SPF of 50. We use it. It's the only sunscreen we'll use. I send it to school with my little girl. And I ask the teachers, that's the one she gets on her skin. And it's got no hectic chemicals in it, no synthetic fillers. It's pure, it's safe for our environment, safe for the ocean. So, and it's worked. We have tried and tested it. It works for us. My children's fair skin, it's protected them. So we do that with the citronella drops inside the sunscreen and on your skin, and off you go. And then we also have made a bug off spray and a roller for use now when out and about, especially in the summer months, and it just works fabulously. Now we're going to go on to purification. This is one of my favorite oils. It's an odor eliminator, so that's a really handy one to have. It purifies and cleanses the air of stubborn or lingering odors. It has an uplifting and invigorating aroma. It's the perfect choice for moisturizing occasional dry skin. Put a few drops in your shoes to remove odors and add to a cotton ball and put in vents of your car to help freshen the stale air. You can use as part of your daily facial cleansing regime, and it's amazing on spots. Now, I've also tried and tested this. It works. I've been so impressed with it. We even drop one drop on the inner cardboard of the toilet roll for a beautiful smelling toilet and bathroom area. It's like a little personal diffuser in that room. And we make our toilet sprays in amber glass spray bottles using a few drops of purification, and we put that in some distilled water, and it really works amazingly well. I'll spray that in the bathroom after, you know, if anyone's gone in there and used it, and it just needs a bit of freshening up. And within seconds, the smell is gone. I'm so impressed with it. You know, if you just want to freshen up any room, we don't use any store-bought air fresheners anymore. Don't do it, guys. Check what you're putting around yourself, what you're spraying into your air. It is hectic. Don't do it. This oil is amazing. So it will freshen your air up. It's got a lovely smell. All right, let's go into frankincense. So this is probably my most used essential oil. I've got a lot of empty frankincense bottles. It's amazing. So we use it to help support our emotions. We diffuse to create a peaceful atmosphere. We apply to our skin to help stretch marks, scars, and wrinkles. It's fabulous for the skin, fabulous. It's a culinary oil, so it is safe to ingest. We use it to support our immune system, guys. So whenever you're feeling a little bit under the weather, you need a little bit of extra boost for the immune system, this one's amazing. It's also so gentle, so it can be used around babies as well. And as I was saying, like if I need an extra boost, if I'm getting a little bit of a tickle, you know, I'll just massage some in and I'm just feeling like it really helps. And I've, again, tried and tested this over and over. I'm always testing my oils. I want to check their work, and they do. They've never let me down. Been very impressed by this one, especially. And yeah, it's probably our most used oil in our home. And hey, the wise men brought this as one of the gifts to baby Jesus. So that's saying something pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, let's move on to Vela. So this one I actually use as my personal perfume. I don't use perfumes anymore. I don't buy perfumes. I don't use them. Then, guys, again, we'll talk about fragrance a little bit later, but there's some hectic chemicals that companies are hiding under that term. And yeah, we don't want that sprayed around us. So I just put Vela on as my perfume, and it's beautiful. It's got a lovely smell. We use it to also help support big emotions. If you've got little ones in the home that are struggling with their feelings, like me, my little ones are at an age now where we've got very, very, very big feelings that we have to get on top of and learn to work our way through. When they're struggling with that, we use our Vela, and that just helps to just bring us back down to earth and to calm down and to just sort these feelings out and to process them. It's really, really great. And then we also, oh yes, so apply to the jawline to help with teeth grinding or jaw tension. So if you, or you know of somebody that battles in their sleep when they're grinding their teeth or they have that jaw tension, make up a roller with Vela, roll it over here and see if that helps, because so many people have given us rave reviews for those kind of things. Apparently snoring as well. If you drop a drop of Vela on your big toe, underneath your big toe, and diffuse overnight, it helps with snoring. So there you go, a little tip. We diffuse to support a calm environment and to help ease joint pain. And basically it's our courage in a bottle. It's our Be Brave oil. So my little girl has a Be Brave roller. I think I mentioned it earlier. So if she's feeling a bit nervous to go into a different kind of activity or class or whatever, she rolls this on her wrists, she rolls it on her chest, or she could put it behind her ears if she wants to. And it's just such a great oil just to bring that calm and just give you that little bit of boost of courage, and it just helps to settle your nerves. It's really beautiful. Now let's go on to Eucalyptus radiata. So this is the safest and preferred eucalyptus oil to use around children because it has a milder scent than the other forms of eucalyptus and is milder in terms of it having 60 to 70% eucalyptol. You can diffuse it on its own or with other oils for breathing support. Apply topically with a carrier oil to your chest, or even make up your own chest rub with a combination of oils. But I do recommend for little children to rather use lemon or cypress essential oil to help with respiratory issues, or just to give a little bit of extra support with breathing. Cypress and lemon are really, really great for that. Cypress doesn't come in the premium starter kit, but it is an oil I highly recommend you get or you invest in maybe the following month after getting your kit, because it is really gentle and mild for the little children. We use it all the time when we are feeling a little bit under the weather and we need that extra boost of support. That cypress goes into our diffuser. It's in our immunity boosting roller. It's in our chest rub. And obviously my children are quite small still, so that is my go-to. My son, when he was 2 years and 4 months, around about then I started feeling a bit more comfortable to use Eucalyptus radiata when we needed that extra support with breathing, if we were feeling a bit, you know, under the weather. But not before. I was always very aware of which oils we would use, and you've got to be careful. You've got to use the more gentle, mild oils around the small children. So lemon and cypress were my go-to for them, and then Eucalyptus radiata from 2 years plus. Just, yeah, little bits goes a long way. And it's also a great addition to room sprays for extra cleaning power, and it's found in the Thieves Products and Raven Essential Oil Blend. Now we're going to have a little look at the Dewdrop and Desert Mist diffuser. They both operate in the same way, but it's just the Dewdrop is normally the diffuser that comes with the kit, the premium starter kit. The Desert Mist is just filling in for a little bit at the moment until the Dewdrop comes back in stock. But they both function as a humidifier, atomizer, and aroma diffuser in one simple to use product. Guys, if I can use this, you can use this. It's very easy. The Young Living diffusers are simple to operate. Its ultrasonic technology breaks any mixture of essential oils and water into millions of microparticles, disperses them into the air, and releases the constituents found in Young Living essential oils. It's able to diffuse up to 10 hours and has 11 LED light options, which is pretty cool. The ultrasound frequency generates waves at 1.7 million times per second, releasing essential oil molecules into the air to help create a relaxing spa-like atmosphere in your home and office. Right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about what are synthetic fragrances. I mentioned this earlier on, and when you're wanting to live a more low-tox lifestyle, this term here, fragrance, it's huge, guys. You need to be aware. Go and research. If you see this on the back of your day-to-day products, I would recommend getting rid of it. Just chucking it. Goodbye. You need to have something that's going to have more natural ingredients that are going to be safe for you. Okay, so basically in Australia and most parts of the world, labeling laws mean that the word fragrance can be used on a product and exact ingredients don't have to be listed in the contributors to fragrance. This is so that other companies can't copy someone's signature scent. However, it also means that a lot of companies are actually hiding some nasty stuff under this term fragrance or parfum. Petrochemicals, aldehydes, phthalates, propane, acetone, etc. are some of the chemicals found in the term fragrance. These things can contribute to certain cancers, reproductive dysfunctions, neurological and behavioral disturbances, chronic disease, and hormone imbalance. Guys, the endocrine system. You don't want to be using ingredients that is going to mess up your hormones. So companies have had to take these chemicals out of our kids' toys because they have been proven harmful. However, a small amount of a toxic chemical in, say, a laundry detergent hasn't yet been linked to an adverse effect. But what about if you've been exposed to that same chemical in a small amount in your hair care products, shower gel, toilet cleaner, dishwashing liquid, scented bin liners, air freshener, perfume, makeup, moisturizer, floor cleaner, etc. Then that exposure adds up, right? It used to be teen girls that were most at risk to this bioaccumulation, as this was the age when they started using a lot of fragrance, skin and hair products. However, this is now happening to our children earlier and earlier. Did you know that what you're exposed to while you're pregnant can affect your daughter's fertility 20 to 30 years later? That's pretty scary. That was a big eye-opener for my husband and I. I highly recommend, if you've got Netflix, there's a documentary on Netflix called Stink. Go and watch that. That was something that we were encouraged to watch, and my husband and I watched it, and our eyes were opened up massively. And that's when we started saying, okay, we're into this low-tox lifestyle now. This is what we want to do. We want to do better for our family, and we're going to try. And you know what? We can't do it all, but we're going to try with little changes here and there. And that's a start. It's important.